Hi guys, sorry I'm not here today with you. I'm not feeling well, so I'm just at home. If you have any questions during this lesson, please send me an email and I'll try to respond. So what I want you to do is find your gold packet and go to page 10, that's section 7.4. I will actually go over a lot of the theorems in this packet and then you guys will have the rest of the time for practice. So on page 10, the triangle proportionality theorem says this, that if we have a line inside the triangle parallel to one of the sides, then it divides the sides into proportional segments. Basically, if you know that these two lines are parallel, the following proportion will be true. AB over BC is the same as AE over, this is actually a D, ED. So one part over the other one equals this part over this part. So in this example, we have that ST is parallel to RQ. If PT is 7.5, TQ is 3, SR is 2.5, we have to find PS. I'm going to make that X. Since I have parallel lines, we know that we can write the proportion X over 2.5 equals 7.5 over 3. Cross multiply and solve to get X to be 6.25. Now the converse of this theorem is also true, and that says this. If you have a line inside of the triangle and it separates the triangle into proportional parts, so for example, if I gave you this is 9, this is 3, this is 15, this is 5. If you find that 9 over 3 is the same as 15 over 5, which both of them are, then we can determine that the lines are, in fact, parallel. So what I would like you to do on your own, you can stop this video, is actually see if you can answer number 2 on the next page and number 3. We will go over the answers to this when I'm in class on Wednesday. Moving on, let's talk about the midsegment of a triangle. Midsegment of a triangle, we've talked about midsegments of trapezoids before, but a midsegment of a triangle is a segment with endpoints that are the midpoints of the two sides of the triangle. So for example, P and R are midpoints. So I'm going to show that they are. Also, Q is the midpoint. And if we connect each point, it creates another triangle inside. But really what it is that it's the midsegment. So like if we only had one midsegment shown, it would look like this. There are 3 midsegments, and in fact, the triangle midsegment theorem tells you that the midsegment is parallel to one of the sides in the triangle, and the other property is that to find JK, you simply take half of the side that it's parallel to. So, if I told you that this is 8, right away you could tell me that this is 16. What this translates to, or it actually is very useful, is when you're solving a problem like this. For example, you are able to find the perimeter of this little triangle based on the sides of the big triangle. If I said that this is 16, the whole side AB is 16, then I know that this is 8. If I told you that CB is 20, you would know that this midsegment is 20. I'm sorry, 10. Misspoke. My apologies. If I said that this is, 7, what would that side be? This would be then 14. And you're able to find the perimeter of the little triangle and the big triangle. The next theorem that I want to talk about is the proportional parts of parallel lines. Basically, it's just going to be a lot of equal segments or equal proportions, equal ratios. If you have parallel lines and they're cut by 2 transversals, you can find all of these segments with just taking AB, dividing it by BC, setting it equal to EF, dividing it by FG, and when you cross multiply, you can find any of the missing parts. In the same way, if I know that all of the lines are parallel, and if you are given that AB is the same as BC, then for sure you can determine that EF is going to be congruent to FG. Now they will not be, they might, but they don't have to be congruent to each other, but they will be congruent on this side of the parallel lines. All right, what I would like you to do with the rest of your time is start working on this worksheet that has similar triangles on it. I will post the answer key on the website, and there's also the other worksheet that I would like you to work on, which is the proportional parts in triangles and parallel lines. Also, the answer key will be online. You guys also have the factoring and the proportions worksheet that is due on Wednesday. If you really ran out of time, you also have the blue packet, and you could finish section in the blue packet for this chapter. You could actually work on section 7.3 and 7.4. If you have any questions, please send me an email. Don't forget that there's a radicals link for you to practice on the website as well. All right, have a good day. Get to work. See you tomorrow.